Mm. But like I said, I think it's so good for a priest. If you're gonna be in union with Christ in the sacraments, you need to be in union with Christ on the cross. And so I think every once in a while, not a lot, but there are moments when you kind of have that feeling, right? Jesus on the cross, my God, why have you forsaken me? You kind of feel
Yes.
that. And I think it's good to say, hey, this is when you get ordained, you give your life to God, and sometimes he takes it, right? You write him a blank check, and sometimes he cashes it. And you have to sit there and say, okay, this is why I promised. This is why I
That's
made
right.
a promise, because it's gonna keep me through these difficult moments. This is what it's about, right? One thing I reflect a lot on is that Bishop Fulton Sheen, he says
Mhm.
that when the Antichrist comes, he's going to look a lot like Jesus, right? The Antichrist is going to be kissing babies and talk about helping the poor. He's going to look a lot like Jesus to the public eye. But Fulton Sheen says there will be one big difference between the Antichrist and the true Christ, and that is that the Antichrist won't have any scars, right? He won't have any scars on his hands and his feet and his side. Why? Because he won't have suffered. Like the Antichrist will want the glory of the resurrection, but he won't want the suffering of the cross. And I think for us as followers of Christ, um, we are become antichrists when we don't suffer at all. That's really the tragedy. And so for me, I don't want, and I think I can say the same, hopefully for most young men out there. Do you really want to show up on Judgment Day with no scars? Do you want to show up on Judgment Day with nothing to show for your love, not having given anything or sacrificed anything for God's people? That for me, those moments of loneliness are saying, okay, I'm gonna have some scars, and those will be signs of my love.